Welcome back to the MMA Explorers. Today, let's get started with Islam Makhachev explains why there are no American champions anymore. Islam Makhachev recently highlighted what he sees as a major difference in mentality between American fighters and those from the Caucasus region. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on this video to support the channel. Let's aim for 10 likes.
Американских чемпионов вообще абсолютно не осталось. Единственное, Мираб, но он гражданин Америки, но по факту он грузин. С чем ты связываешь упадок американских ММА?
Просто они начали уже подписывать больше наших ребят, все из-за этого. Я с полной серьезностью говорю, даже ребята, которые вот сегодня вот здесь выступают, у них может быть большое будущее, потому что я знаю этих ребят, даже которые вот сейчас дрался на Биев. Он парень, Хаиба родственник из обычной семьи, голодный, хочет выигрывать, хочет этим обеспечить свою семью, это его цель жизни. И вот такие ребята становятся чемпионами.
Первые 4 строчки в рейтинге паунд-по-паунд занимают ребята из Кавказа. А лет через 5 ты допускаешь, что будет не 4 бойца, а уже 10, например?
Ну, знаете, как я скажу, если будут подписывать, я со стопроцентной уверенностью говорю, что будет очень много чемпионов с Кавказа, с Дагестана, с Чечни, потому что не секрет же, у нас ребята живут этим, живут спортом. В Америке как? Ты плохо выступил, это они ни о чем не переживают. А у нас здесь за этим парнем вся семья стоит, весь город, вся республика стоит. И он чувствует эту ответственность. И вот с полной ответственностью выходит, готовится и побеждает.
Dana White reveals he nearly lost UFC presidency during $4 billion sale. Dana White admitted on the CultureCast podcast that when the UFC was sold for over $4 billion, he thought his time as president was over. However, the deal only went through on the condition that he remain in charge.
You know, Lorenzo wanted to sell and I didn't. And Lorenzo's like, I'm done. I'm out. I can't do it anymore. Be happy for me that I'm getting out and I don't want to do this anymore. But yeah, no, I wasn't ready to sell. But you know, obviously, if these guys, if they're at that place, they want to sell, $6 billion is not a bad number.
Did you think though, when that acquisition happened, that you would stay in the position that you're in? Because you're kind of, I mean, you're the face. Was there that concern as like, okay, I exit with you, or
I'm still in a bunch of different businesses with them. We own a lot of different companies together, me and the Fertitta brothers. So I just figured, all right, what's next? What are we going to go do next? And we'll move on to the next thing. And they were like, we got to talk to you. Nobody's going to buy this if you don't stay. So, and now in hindsight, I mean, it's the greatest thing ever. We continue to break records, and I continue to, you know.
Rampage Jackson reveals he's been receiving threats after son's wrestling incident. Quinton Jackson says he's been receiving threats following the shocking incident involving his son, Raja Jackson, at the Knox Pro Wrestling event in Sun Valley, Los Angeles on August 23, 2025.
How you doing, Mr. Jackson? Anything to say about, and you know, first of all, really sorry. We're really sorry about the whole situation.
You know that. I wish I could.
Yeah. I just wanted to see if there was any updates.
All I can say is a lot of racist people give me threats and stuff like that. Like, I'm a fucking master. Calling me a bad father. It's uncalled for.
That's uncalled for. None of this is your fault. It's a. You made your explanation.
Anything I say gets twisted anyway. So
Yeah.
just go ahead and turn to it.
No, I hear. Hey, prayers are with you and your family, man. Seriously. No, seriously. Everybody exercise compassion here. Take care, Mr. Jackson.
Rampage Jackson addresses son Raja's wrestling incident. Rampage Jackson has broken his silence following the controversial incident involving his son, Raja, at a recent pro wrestling event. Speaking on the matter, the MMA legend expressed a regret for what happened to wrestler Psycho Stu, while also acknowledging his responsibilities as a father.
You know, it's hard for me to talk about it. I feel bad about what happened to Psycho Stu. I don't condone what my son did. Very, very unfortunate. I'm gonna let justice, you know, play out, take its course. Psycho Stu and his family had to see that. I just wish I could have been there, but I couldn't. Shit is wild. See a lot of people editing stupid shit for clicks. You know, that's not fair. A lot of racist people showing their true colors and stuff. I'm not, you know, taking up for my son or anything like that. I'm just telling you guys, I'm doing what any father would do. Hopefully one day I can meet Psycho Stu and shake his hand and have a man-to-man with him. I'm just gonna try to like get back to being myself. I was learning what went on at the same rate as everybody else. I hope Psycho Stu can forgive me, myself, as a dad for not understanding everything. You know what I'm saying? Being a father in hard moments like this. Sometimes you're proud of your kids, and sometimes you're not proud of your kids. But at the end of the day, you're still a father. Very unfortunate shit. I can't talk about any details and stuff like that. I can't really go into nothing. I hope y'all can respect that. You know what I'm saying? I can't say much about that shit. You know, it's we gotta let this shit play its course. This shit put me in like a bad mood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that shit no more. I'm not talking about that shit no more. I'm done with that. I'm moving on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to feel right now. So I appreciate you guys.
Ilia Topuria's manager hints at Gaethje fight for UFC 322. Ilia Topuria's manager, Lukasz Orzel, briefly set the MMA world buzzing after hinting at a potential matchup between Topuria and Justin Gaethje for UFC 322 in New York City, before quickly deleting the post. That raised eyebrows because UFC 322 was widely expected to feature Islam Makhachev, who's already deep in camp, and it's unlikely the UFC would book both Islam and Topuria on the same card, as both are headline-level stars. This leaves two possibilities. Either Makhachev's planned fight has hit some snags, or Orzel simply slipped up on the date. More details emerge in Rampage Jackson incident. The fallout from Rampage Jackson's shocking attack on pro wrestler Stuart "Psycho Stu" Smith at Knox Pro Wrestling continues to grow. Multiple wrestlers have now come forward claiming that the promotion's management has been telling those involved not to cooperate with police during the investigation.
The disgusting thing is that people at this school are being encouraged to not cooperate with the police. From what I hear, the police were there investigating the scene shortly after Stu was removed, and there has been multiple requests that have gone downstream from upper management to not talk with the police directly if they are contacted, and to only let a certain group of individuals interact with the police. That is extremely dishonest. You guys let your friend almost die, and now you're trying to have people...
Doug Malau, the pro wrestler who stepped in and pulled Rampage Jackson off of Psycho Stu during the shocking attack at Knox Pro Wrestling, has now issued a public challenge to Raja's father, MMA legend Rampage Jackson. Malau says he's willing to settle things in a boxing match, claiming Rampage needs to be held accountable after what went down with his son. Before we continue, help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers here on MMA Explorers. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our daily MMA content.
Here's the idea. Hey, Rampage, you're getting f***ing sued all over the place because you piggyback your f***ing son's f***ing life. How about this? Why don't we just f***ing have a boxing match? Why don't we just fight? You'll probably whoop my ass, and I don't give a f***. You raise money for your f***ing son's legal defense, and I'll raise money for Stu.
By the way, I'm assuming by the time this video is out, there'll be a link to Stu's GoFundMe.
There should be a link to Stu's GoFundMe.
So we'll put that.
Nobody donate to anybody that's not directly willing to give all 100% proceeds to Stu with proof. Stu's wife deserves that, and Stu deserves...
Let's wrap it up for the day. Thanks for watching.